Alright, welcome back to the chaos. I am Juhi, and this is part 2 of 18 lessons I learned by the time I was 18. I've made these mistakes so that you don't have to. So let's pick up where we left. The 10th lesson is you are accountable for everything you do and what happens to you. Now, you all have to accept this one thing that at some point you have to stop blaming people for anything that happens to your life. Yes, someone might have influenced your decision. Yes, things might have gone wrong because of someone else's words, actions, opinions. But you chose to listen, you acted on it. And now it is your life that is being affected by those decisions. And blaming them might give you temporary relief. Like, they said that, oh, this happened because of them. That mindset is actually a trap. And because of this mindset, you literally start going easy on yourself and your growth stops. Now you have a choice. You can either blame it and feel better or own it and get better. You should never go light on yourself when it comes to your dreams. Own your choices, own your opinions, own your outcomes, even the bad ones. The moment you take full accountability of your actions is the moment you take full control of yourself. And trust me, control is way better than pitying yourself. And now, the 11th lesson of the day, which is be okay with changing your opinions. It's growth, not weakness. If you hold on to your opinions just because you said them once, you're not being loyal to your beliefs. You are being stubborn. Now, for those of you who think being stuck is cool, it's not. It's actually really gross. If someone shares a different perspective than yours and it makes more sense than yours, and you feel it deep down, you know that they are right, but you still refuse to change your view just because of your ego, then you are the problem, not them. And I deeply admire the people who have the ability to shift their mindset when they are presented with facts. People who listen, people who reflect, and people who have the ability in them to say, yes, I was wrong, I am sorry. That is not being faked, that is being evolved. Your opinions are not your identity, they are meant to evolve with you, so let them. Now, moving on to the next lesson, which is never fight with your parents or siblings over your friends. In most cases, your family has been there with you and cared for you even before you knew your friends. And chances are that they will most likely be there long after. That said, I understand that there are exceptions. If you are in a situation where your family's behavior is truly toxic or not healthy at all, then this advice might not apply for you. But I'm saying in general that try to protect those bonds at home. Because trust me, I have done this mistake and I still regret it. And the person I fought for with my parents is not even in my life anymore. So I still regret it to this day. And I don't want you all to make the same mistake as I did. So choose your family. Now, moving on to our next life lesson, which is communication plus emotional intelligence is equal to a bomb combination. This thing right here, a total game changer. You know what happens when someone knows how to speak and when to speak and what not to say? They win in life. And I do not mean one area, I mean every area of their life. Now, communication means expressing your words clearly, and emotional intelligence means how your words make other people feel. And when you put these two together, you have got something that opens doors, honey, in both personal and professional lives. Here's why this combo works like magic. You can lead people instead of just following them. You become better at group discussions, interviews, and even daily conversations. You start to understand what people actually mean, even if they do not say it to you directly. You start gaining respect because people feel seen and heard around you. And most importantly, you know how to stand up for yourself without bringing someone else down. This combo does not only help you in your personal life, but also makes you unstoppable in your professional life as well. Moving on to our next lesson, which is there is no greater enemy than an uncontrolled mind. Understand this one thing, your mind is not on your team. It should be, right? But in reality, it literally works against you. In your mind, it will make you think, let's change, let's get better, and then when the time actually comes to put in the work, it fails. It chooses comfort every single time. Take this for an example. At night, you decide that you want to be healthy all of a sudden, and then you decide that I will wake up early tomorrow and I will go for a run. You have even set an alarm and feel proud for taking that step. But the moment the alarm rings, your mind has decided to change, and then it silently whispers, "Sleep 5 more minutes now. It's so cold, you deserve the rest." And if you decide to listen to it, it wins again. Your mind plays both the roles, the one that dreams and the one that kills that same dream the next morning. And that's why I like to say every time you win, you are winning against your mind. It's kind of like you are winning a battle against your own mind. Because remember, your mind is never on your side. Your mind does not want you to succeed. Your mind only wants to rest. Your mind will only ever want you to be comfortable, to be in your comfort zone. Your mind is not on your team. Remember that. And every time you let your mind win, you are staying in the same spot. Growth does not come from motivation or inspiration. It can only ever come from discipline. Might have heard that word, right? One small step every day. Ring a bell? Yeah, that. And now, what's discipline? It's choosing your goals over your comfort again and again and again and again. You get my point. So do not wait around for your mind to feel ready. Train it and master it. Win battles against your own mind every day so that you actually win in life. And now, note this: the more battles you win against your mind, the closer you are to your dreams. Because if you do not control your mind, it will control you. And that's not very good for you because your mind hardly chooses what's right for you in the long run. And our next lesson is, do not be afraid to be the boring friend. When I say you need to be the boring friend, that does not mean you are not allowed to have fun. Absolutely not. But remember, your fun should not exceed the amount of effort you put in your goals. And see, it's completely fine if others choose a YOLO lifestyle. It's their choice. They might even have lakhs or crores in their bank accounts already. And if you do too, then great. Live your life the way you want to. And if you're someone who is earning from that lifestyle by creating content or creating vlogs, monetizing that lifestyle, then that's a completely different story. And in that case, it's better for you to be out. But if you are not making money out of going out and you don't even have that kind of money in your bank accounts, then I think you already know what you need to do. You exactly know what has to be done. Now, moving on to our next lesson. The second you doubt yourself is the second you lose. You cannot let small things get to you, especially if you believe that you are someone who is meant to do big things in life. And if you are here, I already know that you are. Doubt is dangerous. The second you let your mind doubt your potential, you start losing. But here's the truth: you can literally come back from anything: a failure, a bad phase, a lost opportunity, anything. As long as you know how to keep your mind on your side, you are winning. Because success is not something about perfect situations, it is about perfect mindsets. Moving on to our next lesson, which is, your actions do not need permissions from your emotions. This is all about taking actions regardless of how you feel. Your emotions do not have to match your actions. Emotions have nothing to do with actions. You do not need to be motivated to go to the gym. You can just go. Because here's the hard truth: if you live your life based on your emotions, they will become your excuses. And emotions, they are not reliable. You won't feel happy or motivated 100% of the time. But does that mean you stop giving your 100%? No, it is not. Your exam is not going to wait for you to be in a good mood. Success comes to those who do it anyway. Whether you are sad, tired, stressed, or low, you can still show up. You don't need to feel like it, you just need to do it. Motivation or a good mood is a bonus, but discipline is the real deal. Moving on to the last lesson of our day, which is, Mom was right. It is the damn phone. You say you don't have time, you do. You say you're tired, you're overstimulated. Once you start timing how long you actually spend on these devices, you'll be disgusted. You'll be disgusted not because they are evil, but because they are powerful. Think of devices just like mind. Just like our mind does not want us to win, devices also do not want us to win. Then, of course, unless we ourselves want to win, we can use them to our advantage. The phone should be a tool, not a leash. You're not a dog. Don't repeat the same mistake of scrolling through your phone all day, every day, once again. Your goals deserve more of your time than your Instagram. Take it from the person who raised you. She didn't say it to annoy you, she said it to save you. So, yeah, these were the 18 lessons I learned by the time I turned 18. And hey, your journey might look a lot different than mine, but if you are here watching till the end, that means you want to get better. If even one of these lessons made you think, then I think this video did its job. Now hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye.